We're mobile. Take Fox Sports 1350 with you using iHeartRadio.
From the Cold Star Ice Studios, it's Fox Sports IE 1350 AM KUBE Riverside.
What's up, world? This is your favorite comic, Tony Rock. And you're checking out Fox Sports. We are Fox Sports.
Yes, we are live in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio Studios. It's IE Sportsnet connected by Boost Mobile on Fox Sports 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops right here. Fox Sports IE.
Wow, do we have a great
How does
show.
that sound to you? Born and raised in the Inland.
You know, I mean...
Or should I say the Ridge?
I was just about to say, I probably would have got a little more specific.
Right.
You know, born on the side, you know. A lot of great things going on today. Today is, for the Riverside residents to know the deal, today is officially, for the city of Riverside, voted in by the mayor and everything. It is Bobby Bonds Day.
Uh-huh.
And for those who don't know, Bobby Bonds is the father of iconic baseball players. Some say, like myself, best baseball player ever.
That's just you? Okay.
No.
Okay. All right, just you.
No. Best on the plate, had a Golden Glove, had steals.
Okay.
I guess the Juice did that, all that too, right?
Right. I'm going to talk to Mr. October about that. So, but it's all good.
What? Did you?
Come on, put respect on Reggie Jackson's name, man.
You don't knock it. Anyway, like I said, today is officially Bobby Bonds Day. Now, for a lot of people who don't know, Bobby Bonds in the era of my man quadruple OG two-pick, who's also a Riverside native, and it was his birthday yesterday.
And people don't know who that is, but
none other than Dusty Baker, okay? And yesterday was Dusty Baker's birthday.
Uh-huh.
So Bobby Bonds, Dusty Baker, all around, all of them, you got the park on the east side named after the iconic Bobby Bonds. Bobby Bonds was like, everybody talked about him. They hold him as one of the best athletes to ever come out of Riverside, just because he was just the real deal in terms of baseball. Played all kind of different sports, obviously, but the two greats and that need to be celebrated, especially in baseball. We don't have a lot of folks who we celebrate, but here in Riverside, you have two of the iconic baseball players. Dusty Baker was my personal favorite. I mean, he came up, played with the Dodgers, and I just remember always watching Dusty Baker. This is my guy. So happy birthday to Dusty Baker, celebrating his birthday yesterday. And today we are celebrating Bobby Bonds. Rest in peace, but Bobby Bonds today. And they're going to have a great Bobby Bonds celebration today, celebration festival over at the Bobby Bonds Park, located off of University Avenue, great city of Riverside. Coach B.
There you go. And one thing that I'm going to try to get to, the wife had brought it up to me, and I am kind of embarrassed to say it. I just found out about this maybe within the last 5 to 10 years.
Don't do it.
In the San Bernardino, they will be having the Juneteenth Festival.
Yes.
The 2018 Juneteenth Festival. It's going to be in San Bernardino at the park over in San Bernardino. So I got to get their information. And if for anyone who does not know, Juneteenth is a celebration of the day that the Africans were freed as slaves. So it's a holiday that African Americans celebrate in America. So I have to get over there. It's going to be in San Bernardino today. Eternal, do me a favor, and I don't want to butcher that. What is the name of that park? I am terrible with pronunciations. So the park, the address, and all the information's on there.
Okay. And so it looks like it's going to be Annie Sherrill's, or Sherrill's and Sherrill's Park. That's located on 1367 North California Street, San Bernardino, California, 92411. Again, that's Ann Sherrill's Park, 136 North California Street.
All right, and and the wife had already told me that we want to get out there and take a look at it. I think she just looks for reasons to go to festivals and parks and
spend out that money.
So yeah, that too. So it's gonna go from a noon to 5 o'clock. So
yeah, we definitely have to do a better job of that. Unbeknownst to me, last week Riverside celebrated it here at Boardwell Park. Normally I'm right there corner pocket, and
I'm sorry you didn't know about that, man.
Well, no,
you from Riverside County?
I knew about it, but I was a little late to the show. We had other stuff going on last weekend.
Oh, well, this is important, man.
Well, it is. So what I'll do is I'll make sure our co come up there and represent Juneteenth over in San Bernardino.
And it's called Juneteenth because June 19th, 1865 was the day that the slaves were free. So I'm going to get out there and check it out.
So ultimately what it is it's the July 4th for the natives.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So
Emancipation Day. There you go.
Indeed. So that's what it is. So anyway, as I was saying, we have a special guest this here. One of my guys.
Oh, I'm here every week.
No, well, special guest would be.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, man. I'm here every week, so.
The real special.
Yes.
I'm about to say thank you. I'll hit him with some crickets or turn his mic off, one of the two.
Right. Is this thing on?
The latter. I vote for the latter.
One of my guys been doing a lot of great things. I've known him for quite some time, but please do us the courtesy of introducing yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Keith Exhale McBride, and I work and own a company called Be Unlimited. And what it is, it's a branding and marketing firm.
Word.
Where we help business owners solve problems. We help them get their businesses off the ground. And I'm also the vice president of business development for one of our affiliate companies, where we also provide business funding for those individuals. And we also, if your credit is an obstacle, then we help rectify that as well.
So, and that's a good, obviously, credit. Folks need that credit, you know what I mean? But we're excited to have you here today because you're working with some folks and you're going to have a booth over at the Bobby Bonds Day Festival. And I just wanted to get some background on why you thought it was important to go out there and work with that festival. Obviously, we're celebrating an iconic guy from the city, but talk to us a little bit about why you thought it was important to go out there today.
Well, it was really a no-brainer. So we do a lot of charity events, and you meet a lot of fine and wonderful people along the way. And one gentleman by the name of Robert Harris Sr., his kids are actually in the Bobby Bonds youth program.
Okay.
And so he was kind enough to talk to the Bonds family about being one of the sponsors for the event. And, from the little bit that I remember of Bobby Bonds, he had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother is dealing with cancer currently.
Okay.
And my grandfather also died from lung cancer.
Right.
And I'm an advocate of anybody who's willing to, help cultivate the talents and skill sets and interests of kids. And it's just Mr. Bonds was a local guy. You always want to come out and support.
Right.
And, I have a soft spot for the youth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anything that deals with the advancement of the youth, I'm all for it. And they're doing a Rosie Bond, his sister, she's doing a wonderful job with these kids, and I can't wait to be there.
And that's going to be, for the folks that don't know, again, we're going to be celebrating. It's a celebratory thing. It's officially Bobby Bonds Day. The whole day. So you can represent B down. And again, that's the father of what I hold as the best baseball player of all time, Barry Bonds. And today it'll be taking place at Bobby Bonds / Cesar Chavez Park, right there located on University Avenue. Now tell everybody there's going to be some stuff going on out there. So for the folks that may not be able to participate, it's still good to go out there and hang out. That way you can kind of see what's going on. But tell everybody a little bit what's going on out there as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, if you're concerned that, okay, my kids aren't that active or whatever, we have other activities as well. We're working with a program, NSBE.org. They're the National Society of Black Engineers. And what it is a STEM program. And the director, Laminik Davison, she's running a very fine program down there. It's 5 through K, but they have kids as young as 5 years old doing coding. So anything dealing with computer engineering, practical design and development elements, leadership skills. They do competitions. They build and race RC cars. They do competitions all over the country, actually. It's a wonderful program. There's going to be some material, reading material that they're going to be giving away if you want to get your kids enrolled. It's going to be awesome. And in addition to that, we have it's going to be some celebrities there, kind of on the hush, but we're banking on about 20 or so.
There it is.
And all the kids, it's free breakfast, free lunch. They get snacks during the day, beverages.
Man, let me tell you something. I ain't had free lunch at the park since Nichols Park Day. Boy, I remember that. Let me tell you something. We used to look forward to free lunch at the park. Poor kids, did you ever, Coach B, did you ever do the free lunch at the park?
No, we didn't grow up like that.
Oh no, you had the tickets, then you.
Oh.
You on those
I was
ticket
just about to say, no, you had the rip-away tickets. No, you had them tickets.
No, we didn't
You
do that. We
you
didn't
had
do that.
you had the breakaway ticket. You had the breakaway checkbook, didn't you?
The
We
ones
grew
where
up-
you were standing
Yeah.
in line.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
went
had
in
to do
when
that.
everybody-
You had the color-coded checkbook. I know what you had.
No, in Downey we didn't have those problems.
Oh, in
man.
Downey. Oh, you from Downey now?
Oh, you
okay.
fancy,
No,
huh?
yeah.
Okay.
But again, thanks.
No, I grew up in a little town called Compton.
Yeah, okay. Like he ain't go to the park
Downey
no
was
free lunch.
Downey's when we made it. That's
Right.
when we got there.
Moving on up. That was Fred Sanford right there. I mean, excuse me, George Jefferson.
Yeah, but like you said, the Bobby Bonds Day. You're gonna slip on up out of here. It starts at 9:00.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tiptoe down. And here's what I did as well. In association with us, we also work with the Agua Caliente Clippers, and we're promoting they're going to be having a youth camp coming up. So what I'm going to be doing is, I got hollers all over that. Agua Caliente Clippers represent. But we will be out there. We're going to have I'll be bringing out some gifts on behalf of Agua Caliente Clippers and Fox Sports Radio AM 1350. I got a backpack with some free gifts. And I also got so I got some gifts I'm going to be giving out some kids when we show up. I just don't want to show up empty-handed. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm going to show up there and make sure I give out some gifts. But yeah, so we're really excited. And again, big up. And now if folks want to find out more about what you got going on, tell everybody how they can get in contact with you.
Absolutely. So if you want to see samples of what exactly me and my team do, go to behance.net/beunlimited, or you can follow us on Instagram, b.unlimited.ig. Our website is currently under reconstruction right now. We're doing some great things right now. We're just trying to incorporate different components to the business model. But once we have all that up and running, man, we're just off to help everybody get going. And we help athletes as well. I have a lot of clients who are in sports, and we have an app coming out soon, and some great things.
Get into the
going on
money.
there.
Coach B, you were saying what about that?
No. The Bobby Bonds Day Youth Festival. It starts at 9:00. It ends at 5. It says a great website. If you want to see it, you can just go to bobbybondsday.org, and it'll take you right to the website. Kids can do track and field, home run derby, basketball, swimming. Really, really good event. So, and like you said, it's on University, so it's 2060 University Avenue in Riverside, or like you say, the side.
The side. That's
California.
Hey, as you already know, we know it. The city.
There you go. We call our city the hub city,
There it
but
is.
it's all good. So that's where kids can go and check it out. So like you said, 9:00, you're gonna have to get right up out of here.
I'm gonna tiptoe right
You
on
know?
out of there, man. Again, like I said, good, thanks for coming by. I know you got stuff to do, but
Thank you for
thanks a
having
lot
me.
for coming through X. And again, continue the great work, and I'll see you a little later on, man.
Absolutely. Thank you for
Appreciate
having
that,
me.
no doubt.
There you go. And then coming up next,
Yes.
we're gonna have I always love it when we have the MMA come in.
Well, hold on a second.
All right, take your time.
Before we do that,
You're gonna raise the ante.
Because we have a special guest.
I love learning stuff live on radio.
Oh, I
but
know.
It's all good. It's all good.
I know. But we got a special guest calling in. He's a friend of the show, and we want to talk to him a little bit about this topic that everybody's talking about right now, which is young Riverside straightbacks, cornrows, Moreno Valley, Kawhi Leonard. He said he wanted to come to L.A. So I had, because sometimes me and you have opinions, but I want to bring folks in who have opinions as well. It's a hot topic. We're going to be discussing it at length today. But we got our guy Hootie Who calling in. The voice of the L.A. Clippers and the Agua Caliente Clippers. We got him calling in, and so we'll talk to him. I just want to get his.
I'm the voice of the Agua Caliente Clippers. He's just the voice of the stadium. But as I was saying, so put respect on my title. I am what you call the color commentator for the Agua Caliente Clippers of California, of Ontario. So that is me. So Hootie Who is the in studio, or the in stadium voice.
We can turn his mic off anytime.
But
I mean, the boy.
I am the official.
See. Let me tell you something.
Agua Caliente
Anytime
Clippers.
he gets a large cup of coffee, I'm gonna start cutting.
And
your
don't
coffee.
forget my Danish.
That sounded a little interesting.
Hey man, like I tell my cousin, man.
forget
My
my
cousin
Danish.
said I'm bougie. I just say I'm affluent. That's all. You know what I mean? So
Well, I say I'm INTL. That's what I am. And look at you. Over the head.
I have no idea what that is. But
INTL is international. But anyway, we're gonna take a break real quick. We're gonna come back.
You said INTL. I thought you said ATL. I was
I
about to
said-
say you're Atlanta.
INTL.
That I do know. I thought you said ATL. I was like, I thought you wanted to go back to Atlanta.
No. I already did that already. But anyway, so we're gonna go to break
Let's
and
do
we'll come
that.
back after this.
Let's do it. You're listening to IE Sports Net, connected by Boost Mobile with Coach B.
Andy Turner. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here, live on Fox Sports 1350.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto and Pradaxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our Four Seasons sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah!
No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Box combo, please.
At Raising Cane's, we're all about quality. We mix cane sauce in our restaurants every day. And our chicken is hand-battered and cooked to order. Our Texas toast is grilled with just the right amount of butter and garlic. And our lemonade is always freshly squeezed.
Love in the window.
And why do we do all this? Because it makes a difference. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
This is Rumble in Town for BlackSportsOnline.com, and I'm out here with Fox 1350.
We are Fox Sports.
Yes, we are back in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. It's IE Sportsnet connected by Boost Mobile on Fox Sports 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here. I am the one and only Coach B, and I am the voice.
Oh, God. Oh, turn his mic off.
Agua Caliente Clippers of Ontario. I just wanted to clarify it.
Oh, my goodness.
Because,
Hootie.
I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, we have a special guest on the phone. You about to cut your mic off today. He's going to be on a coffee cutoff limit. We have a special guest live on the Boost Mobile hotline. Caller, please introduce yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
What's up? This is Hootie Who, the voice of the Agua Caliente Clippers and the voice of the Los Angeles Sparks.
Oh, that's a problem
Let
with
him
me,
go.
Hootie,
Let him know what's going on.
I call myself the voice of your Agua Caliente Clippers. But, here's the funny thing. We talked about this before.
Yes,
the funny thing is because we do the TV broadcast.
Yes, we do.
Hootie Who does the PA in studio. A lot of times when you listen to the highlights, I'm delayed because I'm listening for pronunciations from Hootie.
Everybody,
Hey, that's cheating.
I know, right?
Everybody has to know before we do the broadcast, Hootie Who is very nice and always allows us to go out there and read from his notes so we can get the pronunciation correct.
Right.
Because he's a consummate professional. So thank you, Hootie, for allowing us to do that,
sir. Yeah, that's what I am. I just grew up with a funny name, mispronounced all the time. So I try to help people out. That's all.
You understand exactly. Now, Hootie, we have you on the line today. As you know, the big breaking news yesterday was Kawhi Leonard is talking about forcing a trade from the Spurs, and he said he wants to come to L.A. Now, he wasn't specific. He didn't say, I want to come to the Lakers. He didn't say, I want to come to the Clippers. He said, I want to come to L.A.
No, he said, I want to come to Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, as Jerry Jones would say. And he said he wants to go ahead and come there. Now, what are your thoughts on, does he come to the Clippers? Does he come to the Lake Show? Or does he stay in San Antonio?
Well, from what I understand, man, I guess his uncle or whoever it is managing him or whatever is going on, they're saying that he went and pretty much told Kawhi, like, look, you're better than the excuse me, I had my alarm set for call y'all in. But you're better than the recognition that you're getting, and you should be in a bigger market. You should be more well known. You should be this and that. Because somebody said yesterday the basketball community knows Kawhi, but it's not like a LeBron or a Kobe, like a household name for people that don't even play basketball. So I think whoever it is telling him, he should be a household name just all around. So if that's the case, man, I think it's going to be Lake Show, brother.
When you say that, Hootie, it reminds me of, you think the best player in baseball right now is Trout. And because Trout is stuck in Orange County and he's not with the Dodgers, no one really knows who he is. So it sounds like the same scenario with Kawhi.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I ain't spend Father's Day at his house tomorrow. So, I don't know. But
I want to be with DeAndre. We ain't worried about it until he get here.
I was about to say, hey, we still got, our check, we still under the umbrella. Now, Hootie, let me ask you this right now. Tell me, we're right, as you said, you're the voice of the Agua Caliente Clippers.
That would be me. That would be Coach B.
We're close to turning his mic off. Because not only is he disrespecting me, because I'm the thing that keeps this thing going. But
just watch the highlights.
No, it's
right.
okay. We're gonna turn the highlights off.
Hey, I say this: it depends where you are, man. If you at home, you can't make it to the game.
There you go.
You the voice, brother. But if you're at the game,
Hootie,
I'm the voice.
There you go. There you go.
And so it's fair exchange. My dad told me that fair exchange is no robbery.
There you go.
But Hootie, we're looking forward to the season. But now tell everybody, because as you mentioned, you're the voice of the LA Sparks as well. Talk to us about how folks can go out there and see them Sparks. I know that's great entertainment as well.
Man, you have to come out and see. I'm trying to get y'all out there, man. We're trying to get people out to see the Sparks, man. You have to put aside any preconceived notions you have about women's basketball and any of that. It's just like a straight party over there.
Yep.
It's fun, man. People that don't even understand, that don't watch basketball are always surprised. And I always keep tickets in my pocket, for people to go, especially first-timers. You have to go check them out, man, because it's just the way we have the atmosphere set, but it's also the game. I mean, your Sparks, your L.A. Sparks, are the best professional basketball team in L.A. Over the last 3 or 4 years at the very least.
Speak on it.
And they leading the WNBA right now. They're in first place. They holding it down, man. So if you haven't, just come out, check them out. Go to lasparks.com. The tickets are inexpensive, man. You can sit right down there by the tunnel, right there in the lower level for like $30 a person.
And you might be able to sit on the floor and tip the referee for $150.
You might be able to do that. I think it's going up to about a couple of hundred, but
yeah, I know.
You ain't gonna do that with the LA Lakers or the Clippers.
No, you're not.
I'm just gonna tell you.
You're gonna spend a house note and a car note to go see the Lakers. Guaranteed.
Right.
I need
if you gonna sit on the floor.
Can you give me a Candace Parker autograph? I mean, can we make that happen?
I might be able to work something out, man. Candace is pretty cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
See, you know what, Hootie?
I just don't want Hootie to stun on us, because remember during the season, Agua Caliente Clippers, we're excited to be there in Ontario. We're citizens,
right?
And we were like, Hootie, you weren't at the last game. What was going on? He's like, I was doing PA for the LA Clippers.
Yeah, he was like, I was actually on the floor.
And then we were happy to be in the All-Star game. He was like, well, I was working.
I was actually working.
All right. So we know who's getting it.
We know who the boss is. But no, Hootie, thanks a lot, man. We appreciate you.
And he's the voice of the 215. Don't forget that.
And he's the voice of the 215 basketball classic, Riverside versus San Bernardino. Hootie,
and I'm doing some BET celebrity stuff this weekend too. Coming up.
How much more can you stun on me, Hootie?
Is it this weekend? Is it this weekend?
Next weekend, June, what's that, 22nd and 23rd, celebrity basketball, celebrity dodgeball.
I need the plug for that. I need the plug so we can backdoor that, I need, maybe I can hold a bag or two. But we got Hootie right there again. Hootie, thanks a lot, man. Keep us posted on what you got going on. Again, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. Happy Father's Day weekend.
Hey, same to you guys, man. No problem, man. Like I said, man, I got to get y'all out to a game, brother.
Okay, let's do it, man. Again, Hootie, that's our guy, Hootie. Voice of the Agua Caliente Clippers and
in-game voice. For the agua caliente.
Just don't want that man to live, do you? Just don't want that man.
You see how he just keeps throwing his credentials at me?
Yeah.
Like, I was at the NBA All-Star game. I was at the BET Experience.
Yeah, he just let
do
you
I
know.
need to go on the LA Sparks?
He's like, do I need to run my resume down to you real quick? I'm the guy who was inside.
The disrespect.
You guys were in the convention center. I was in the Staples Center.
Right. The disrespect is real,
it's
man.
Real. No doubt about it. So we have a very special guest in studio. She's all, I saw her jumpsuit. I don't know what it's called. Like when it just means that she had like on a suit in the picture. That means if you wear them, that means you could beat a lot of people up. That's what I know. What's it called? What's the joint? What's that called?
Just the outfit we wear?
There, yes.
You kind of lost me as well. Well, but before we do that, go ahead and please introduce yourself.
I thought we were going to go to break and then come back.
Yeah, we'll do that. And it just because you asked her a question on air.
All right.
So introduce yourself, and we're going to take a commercial break. But introduce yourself, please.
Good morning. My name is Teresa Sigala. I'm an MMA fighter out of Millennium MMA.
There it is right
there.
there.
You go. So the legendary Millennium.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. So, and you know our guy over there, Larkin.
Yes, Lorenz.
Young Riverside with the bell on the side.
Yep.
There it is. So, so we come back. We're going to have a lot of stuff to talk to you about because obviously you can beat us up, so take your time with us. But yeah,
I'm allergic to butt kicking.
Yeah, I've been diagnosed with it. I don't do that well. I run.
Right.
I can teach you.
Right. We can make that work.
No doubt about it. So, so we'll have a special guest when we come back. Coach B?
Let's do that. You're listening to IE Sportsnet connected by Boost Mobile with Coach B.
And Eternal. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts. It stops here. Live on Fox Sports, 1350.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto and Pradaxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our four-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah! No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle ScoreSports. That's ScoreSports.
Box combo, please. At Raising Cane's, we're all about quality. We mix cane sauce in our restaurants every day. And our chicken is hand battered and cooked to order. Our Texas toast is grilled with just the right amount of butter and garlic. And our lemonade is always freshly squeezed.
Love the window.
And why do we do all this? Because it makes a difference. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
What's up, world? This is your favorite comic, Tony Rock. And you're checking out Fox Sports. We are Fox Sports.
Yes, we are back in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. It's IE Sportsnet connected by Boost Mobile on Fox Sports 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the voice of your Aga Caliente Clippers, Coach B. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops right here.
Oh, my God. I have to take my time with this guy, because every now and then, like I said, his coffee, and it's almost gone, too, so he's fully caffeinated right now.
This is my second cup, and this is
Are you
super
serious?
cup. Yeah, man. I don't mess around.
Jesus
I love it. A story about caffeine. I remember I used to do car shows years ago, right?
Yeah.
And when Nas energy drink first came out, my booth was next to them. So this guy next to me gave me a case of them. He's like, here, go ahead and have them.
Right.
And I drank like 3 of them in an hour. And my hand started shaking. I was like, dude, what's going on? He's like, how many you drink? I said, like 3. He said, dude, you can't drink that many. I had no idea,
I'm surprised you ain't go to the hospital.
Right? But they were delicious.
Yes, right. That boy crazy.
Greg Holler do you.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Thank you, Greg. See, Greg? Thank you.
G Holler, man.
We have a very special guest here in the house. I was excited. Normally Coach B doesn't really do a good job with scheduling guests, but this time,
this guy,
he did a great job. And
we don't get a lot of MMA in here.
No, we don't. And we have to work on that, and especially MMA women.
Right. I'm a boxing guy, but I've come to realize that I sound old saying that because MMA has uprooted boxing.
Do you know our guy Cub? Our guy Cub Swanson. Is it Cub Swanson?
But
I saw one of his fights. My God, that guy is the truth. I was like out of Palm Springs, guy, legit. Anyway.
Yep.
There's another guy out of Palm Springs.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's nice. Young Timmy.
Right.
But anyway, please introduce yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
My name is Teresa Sigala. I'm a fighter out of Millennia MMA.
Now, I told my guy about MMA.
But put respect on it for him. Oh, undefeated.
Undefeated, yep.
Yeah, when I saw that, and I didn't know, because when I was like, because I don't never like to put everybody's record out there and then to be like messed up. I saw that when I Googled your name, and I was like, I didn't know if it was late or if it was like one of those things where like they just reported it.
She's like, no, I know my numbers.
She was like, no, I've been slapping people up for the last. So, I told my guy about this. I'm a former wrestler. I used to wrestle.
But his ears, look at this. Let's show him.
No. Oh yeah, no.
Is he really a wrestler? Is he really a wrestler?
No, because I don't have cauliflower. No, headgear every day.
So is he really a wrestler?
Yes. Let me tell you something.
Some people don't mind. Some people want the cauliflower.
Let me tell you something.
Because real wrestlers, right?
Preference.
Okay.
But yes, usually if you wrestle hard.
Okay. Let me tell you something. I didn't go nowhere. As soon as I got into the gym, I had them things on. I saw them ears. I didn't want it. I didn't want it at all. But anyway. I always talk about MMA because it's the thing where like you'll look at guys in their street clothes and you look at them, you go, I could take this guy.
Right.
And all of a sudden they just throw you off at something and they can embarrass you in less than 5 seconds.
Right.
But most of the MMA guys are really cool. But talk to us about the training that goes into this, the fighting that you guys do. It's intense.
It's hours of training. Once you know you're in camp, you are in camp. I just did 7 hours yesterday.
Oh wow.
And the day before that, same thing. It's just constant training.
And a lot of people don't think about this. The normal street fight, they say, the average street fight, 30 to 45 seconds. Mm-hmm. However, you guys are in there, generally it's
and you research that.
Oh yeah. When you're in fighting session, they teach you that. They teach you that stuff.
Okay.
Well, it's okay. Well, we can exclude him out of here. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I was a bench warmer, man, so I have no idea.
But have you ever watched some of those fights?
What fights?
The
MMA?
The actual street fights.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they're 30 seconds.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, I grew up in a town called Compton, so I actually witnessed those firsthand. So, yes.
Oh, yeah. So, now, the thing about it is, the training that you have to do is for 3 minutes. Like, sometimes it's 3 sets of 3 minutes, generally speaking.
A lot are 3 5-minute rounds.
Right, excuse me.
Amateur, you do 3 minutes. And some pro shows, you do 3 minutes.
Yeah,
but a lot of times it's 5 minutes. A lot of times it's 5 minutes.
It's 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's 3 5-minute rounds.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, put respect on
Take
it.
me now, Lord. So you going in there, I mean, so there's 5, so 3 rounds of 5 minutes?
Yes.
Oh, boy. That's a lot. That's tough.
And so is that what you're going to have? Because one of the reasons we're excited to have you here is on Friday, July 6th, you will be taking on, what's her name? Mrs. Rain.
Kiana Rain.
Yes. So
she's like, whoever.
I don't want no bulletin board material.
I was about to say, right?
But are we ready?
It's just a name.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a notch on the belt.
ready.
It's just a
Alright.
notch on the belt.
For me, it's all about me and my training and just getting ready for that fight. And just my coaches go over game plan and whatever they say, I do.
How is it? Because you're obviously a beautiful woman, and you're gonna go in there and just fight. It's a unique thing because before it was something that it was always all the guys are in there fighting. Who were some of the women that you looked at and you were like, when you saw? Outside of just, I'm sure you were training prior to the mass of women in MMA. But who were some of the women you looked at and were like, man, this is I can identify with that.
Well, when I was younger, the only real women that were really prominent were Chris Cyborg and Gina Carano, and I love watching them. And
right,
as of lately, Ronda Rousey's the one that brought
it
to the UFC. Yeah, pre-loss. And I liked watching her. I never really cared for her as a person.
Right. Yeah. You and me both.
But I love watching her. I
Yes.
love watching Misha Tate, Kat Zingano. I love Tatiana Suarez. My teammate is another awesome one.
Now,
I love watching.
Does it take away from anything that my experience from that was glow? Does that take away anything like that?
That was wrestling.
That's what I'm saying. I remember I used to watch them go for alternative reasons, obviously. But I used to watch. I used to watch. You don't remember those? Because.
She just let you know how old you are.
I'm about to say that's Barney Rubble and Flair Flintstone. You know what I mean? Back in those days. So now again, when you obviously MMA is taken. Why do you think people are consuming MMA more than boxing nowadays? What are your thoughts on that?
MMA is an all-around sport. You can use boxing. You got boxers going in there, and it's just on a different platform right now. It's just what everybody's watching. You got wrestling mixed in there. You got people that are mainly jiu-jitsu.
Right.
You got people. So it's using all your strength, and it's basically those fights that you watch on YouTube. There's judo versus jiu-jitsu, judo versus karate, but it's in person. It's like, oh.
And if you guys ever see, I don't know if our audience has gotten out to see one of those fights live. Yeah, let me tell you something. It is the most entertaining. I used to go watch King of the Cage when it was at San Manuel. Yeah. And you see some, you can, because I'm right there. You can hear the punches.
Right.
And it's just like, oh my good. And I'm like, is your mama in the crowd? Is your mama seeing this?
Yeah.
And it's tough. It's very tough. Because I'm sorry.
Oh, no. You're good.
No. That is why I love MMA myself. I love watching it because you go in there and you never know what you expect.
Yeah.
You can
and
see
that's
everything.
Because in boxing, guys will be undefeated, but it's rare you're going to see people, because you're going to get beat. It's one of those things where it's like, ultimately, you fight enough, it's going to happen, because it's one of those things where it just takes one little mistake. One little mistake, and all of a sudden, you in there looking like a fish.
Right.
So
Indeed. So are you ready for this fight? Like we said.
She said,
always ready.
Did you say 7 hours? Did you say 7 hours?
Yes, I did 7 hours. I'm always training at least 3 hours, 5 to 6 days a week. But when you start doing actual camp work, it can be 7-hour days for 7 days straight.
Cosby, when's the last time you trained for 7 hours?
Half past never. So you're saying, you're in camp and you're getting ready. So we appreciate you taking time to come see us. And you say you're a mommy?
Yes, I'm a mom.
Oh, wow. So this has got to be something. So do you have a daughter?
I got 2 daughters.
Okay, so what do they think about that? Because a lot of times we've had roller derby girls in before.
Oh, yeah.
And then they said their daughters are inspired by them. What do your daughters think about mommy out there?
Oh, my daughters love it. They love telling their friends about it. They love watching it. And I love inspiring I want women to feel empowered, to feel like their strength is good enough. So my kids do jiu-jitsu with me.
Right. And
my girls got to.
I've always thought about this. Like, say, for instance, we talked about Candace Parker.
Yes.
So let's say, or Lisa Leslie. Let's say you're married to a professional athlete.
Right.
And you're the guy, and your kids are looking like, Dad, why are you on the couch?
Yo, exactly.
No, Daddy's not on the couch.
That's
No,
I understand what you're saying.
You're like, wait a minute. You're like, mom's out there laying people down.
Oh, yeah. and further for your son, like if your mama can fight, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, like, my mother's been like, always like, I'm like Dad was always the enforcer. You know what I mean? So now you go to mom, like, hey, mom, I ain't tripping. All of a sudden, she put you in a choke or something like that.
So you're not allowed to spank your kids, right?
Like, please, mom. Right? She's like,
I don't have to.
Right?
We just do the jiu-jitsu.
Right,
That's
exactly.
it. I put him down.
Like, put him in the mat. Come over here in the middle of this carpet real quick.
What are the kids' names?
Nevaeh, Delinda, and Gavin.
There you go.
See, that was mom's having right off the bat. Boom, boom, boom.
Right.
That's dad. Like,
I had to think about my son's name, and he's named after me.
I remember my dad used to say, "What's your name again, boy?" I'm a junior, Dad. I'm a junior. I'm your son.
Right. So we're excited about this. So we said, so once again, the fight is going to be on Friday, June 6th and it's going July 6th. I'm sorry, July 6th. Oh, see, you see the way she looked at me? Oh, like my goodness.
I messed my game up.
You can go to mmatixx.com to get tickets. So we're excited about this. So you general admission $65. If they got a discount, I'll take it. You know, $150 cage side. And your dad came out to surprise you, so we're excited about that. How was that?
Oh, that's amazing. I love seeing my dad. I don't get to see him that often because I'm training all the time.
Right.
And I work and a bunch of other stuff. So.
And mom, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a good thing. But
well,
no, it's,
mom's far away, so.
No, I'm saying, and you're a mother is what I'm saying.
Right.
Too.
And tomorrow's an important day for him.
Man, let me tell you something. We are celebrating.
Well, give her a minute, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Her dad's, look at this guy here. So, you know, tomorrow's a special day. If you want to go ahead and put it out there, go ahead.
Tomorrow is Father's Day.
Right,
so happy Father's Day to my dad early. So.
See, look at that.
Right.
On
and
air.
Drop names, Dad, on the name.
Daniel Marquez. He's
There
part
you
of the Veterans Partnering with Communities, so he's amazing.
There
So
you
that's
go.
it. Look
So
at
I was
that.
like, let her have her moment. You
My
on radio all
apologies.
the time.
My apologies. I want to make sure you get that out there because there's nothing like a daughter sharing that Father's Day moment. So no doubt about it. So,
Indeed.
So that's a good thing. So yeah. So again, we're excited to see you out there fight. Again, it's gonna be. I mean, we're going out there for this. Is that correct?
We can look into it. We can definitely do it.
We're out there. We
You go out there.
There
And
you go.
if you go on to MMATix.com, make sure you put Sigala in the code
There you go.
so that
Yes.
I get the credit.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
So for everybody out there, if y'all want to get tickets, we gotta make sure we post that up there.
Yeah.
So we can let folks know how to get tickets, and then please keep us in the loop of how we can you can make sure we get credit. So we'll put that out there, and that way we can get credit.
And then I have tickets too. So So
She's like, hold on.
They can message me too, and I'll figure out how to
Yes,
do it.
there you go. There you go. And then one thing, speaking of Father's Day, we liked about it. We found out about this fight because you're proud dad.
Yes,
he put it on his Facebook page. So there you go. There's nothing like a proud dad. I wish I had one, but it's nothing like a proud father. But that's good stuff.
Oh, this guy right here. He's
I'm
on
going to celebrate Father's Day.
They always come around when you start doing
All of a sudden you gonna come out and Sunday go, son.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm like, who are you?
He's going to find you on the radio.
Right, exactly. Trust me, LeBron's father found him somehow.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. Oh, the dude that played on this team?
Well, big shout out. So I said I was going to shout some guys out that are tuning in. Big shout out to my man Theo. Big shout out to my guy Nate that are tuned in right now. We appreciate that.
Mr. Masson just liked a live video that
Mr. Masson right there.
Yes.
Now let me tell you something. You talking about a guy that is almost single-handedly responsible for some of the things we're doing right now. Mr. Robert Masson, thank you, sir. But yeah, we're gonna go to break again. Thank you so much for coming down nice and early. You were here early. I mean,
she broke camp.
Broke camp.
Yes.
Yeah, broke camp. Came out here. We were trying to give you coffee and stuff. You're like, no.
I can't drink that right now.
No, I'm trained up, ready to go.
Right. You know, I didn't even think about that. And,
hello.
Salt water.
Yeah.
Right.
Hello.
Didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Trust me, I got you. I used to wrestle.
You know.
No, I don't
wrestle or wrestle.
No, I'm calling it wrestle. I put my Texas swing on. That's what. Like I said, we can leave him out of here. You know what I mean? We're talking some coded language here.
Right.
But again, thank you so much for coming down. We appreciate it. We're looking forward to the fight. And keep us in the loop. Let us know what's going on, okay?
Definitely will. Thank you guys for having me.
Fantastic.
I can't wait to see it. Heavy Hitters Friday, June 6th. Or July. I keep saying June. July 6th, 2018.
And excuse me.
It's going to be at 2500 North Hollywood Way in Burbank, California. And like we say, MMATIXX.com. And then put your code.
Sigala. Yep.
There you go.
Sigala, my last name.
Make sure you get it.
And then just to confirm, the name of the business.
CXF?
CXF, California Extreme Fighting.
Yes.
And it's CXF 13, correct?
Yes. Correct.
Fantastic.
There you go. And the gym you're out of again, was respect them.
Millennium MMA. And then I also go to Gracie Bajachino for my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
She's like, I got a little bit of everything. You know,
I do.
Rapper,
4-0.
producer, CEO.
And she's a brown belt.
Yes.
In Brazil Jiu-Jitsu.
That just means she got like about 4 or 5 belts he can whoop me.
Well, you know, speaking of,
I've been there for 9 years.
Before we do that, before we go to break,
yes, sir.
Explain the belts to me, because some people say I'm a black belt or yellow. Explain the belts to me. How many belts are there, and what do you get up to?
Because I'm wearing a black belt, but that don't really mean I got a black belt.
I'm wearing an African American belt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it like that. Yeah.
So there's white, blue, purple, brown, and black. So there's 5 in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but there's also red and some other ones for the masters.
Okay.
It's years plus your time that you put on the mat is how you get the belts. And sometimes it's your technique and what you're doing. It all depends on the school you're going to.
And then, so your next step is black.
Yes, that's correct.
So are we throwing a party when we get the black belt? Or
Oh,
we
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah.
Make sure we get
We
the
always
invite.
have belt ceremonies when we do
belt
them.
ceremony. Okay.
So-
My mother did too. But her belt ceremony,
I'm about
you
to say,
wasn't no part of it.
and the family was invited too. Like, oh boy, we heard you in there getting that belt, boy. Woo!
Hey, at some belt ceremonies, they whip you with
Right.
the belts. You have to go through the gauntlet.
I did too.
Luckily, we don't have to do that.
So maybe I am a black belt.
I was about to say, maybe
Because
you are.
I had a belt ceremony too.
what
It's
you
like,
do.
some of the things that were done to me as a kid probably would be illegal
I
nowadays.
just about to say, I remember I got taken around to the, oh yeah, we got a belt gauntlet for you. Gonna go to your uncle's house.
Right.
Everybody gonna
It's
get a
like
little
that,
bit.
but it's in the gym.
It's in the gym, right?
Right,
Well, thank you again. We appreciate it. As I mentioned to you, keep us in the loop what's going on. Happy Father's Day to the father. Thank you, sir.
Happy
Appreciate
Father's
it.
Day, Dad.
Yeah, and happy Father's Day, everybody out there. When we come back, we're talking NBA news. Like we said, we got young Riverside, Moreno Valley, straight backs, cornrows, Kawhi Leonard. It's big trade talks. We got to discuss it. Coach B?
Yeah, that's it. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and make it happen. You're listening to IE Sportsnet connected by Boost Mobile with Coach B.
Andy Turner. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here, live on Fox Sports 1350.
Make sure y'all go to that fight.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto and Pradaxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our four-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah! No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle ScoreSports. That's ScoreSports.
Box combo, please.
At Raising Cane's, we're all about quality. We mix cane sauce in our restaurants every day. And our chicken is hand-battered and cooked to order. Our Texas toast is grilled with just the right amount of butter and garlic. And our lemonade is always freshly squeezed.
Love in the window.
And why do we do all this? Because it makes a difference. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
This is Rumble in Town for BlackSportsOnline.com, and I'm out here with Fox 1350.
We are Fox Sports.
Yes, we are back in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. It's IU Sportsnet connected by Boost Mobile on Fox Sports AM 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here.
Real quick, I got to say this on some music news. The Nas album dropped yesterday. Nasir, and I heard a couple of them. My favorite right now that I had it on repeat from the house to here is Cop Shot the Kid, produced by Kanye West with Nas on there. They got the Slick Rick sample. Woo, it's nasty.
I guess it's like every Nas album that's ever come up. I've never heard it. So, but that's not important. So we were talking about.
Thank you. We got our intern here to look at him. Exactly. He had the blank stare. And he looked at him like, "Is this boy? Is he all right? Do we got to hit him with the with the electric juice?"
Well, you know, my top five. I'll tell you, my top five consists of all West Coast. There is no one in my top five that is resides.
Let me tell you something. Roll it. If you look at him right, and you roll with him in the car, you would look at him totally different after that. After you be like.
Right.
It's gonna be some sugar free. It's gonna be some Ice Cube and Dr. Dre.
Ice Cube would be at the top of my list.
I gotta help this guy out.
He would be at the top.
I love Cube, but yeah, you like cubed out. You like all the way.
Right.
Cube,
right.
You know what I mean? Deep Cube.
You know.
Anyway, but like I said, it's going down. The big news in the sports world right now is Kawhi Leonard tiptoed to the. Everybody's been talking about this. Popovich. Is they had a scheduled meeting, and there's a scheduled meeting. I'm hearing it's supposed to take place. Apparently, it's either this weekend or on Monday. But the talks right now that I have circulated around the news is Kawhi Leonard already putting it out there. I don't know if it's through his people, because Kawhi Leonard says about 5 words a year. So I don't know how he did it, but it's already out there that he's wanting to come to Los Angeles. Coach B, what you feel about that, man?
Here's the thing. It's something about that purple and gold mystique. Now, the Lakers can get 2 out of 3 because LeBron and Paul George will both be free agents. Right. So that's not difficult at all. But the problem that you're going to have is Kawhi. Kawhi can force the issue because even if they do trade him, let's say they send him to Siberia, they send him to the Bobcats. Or I'm sorry, they call it the Hornets now.
Right.
Even if he sends them there, Kawhi can just tell them, "Hey, I'm not going to resign."
Yeah, right.
So San Antonio, their hand is forced. But here's the thing: they were talking about if for you to get those 3, you got to part with Brandon Ingram. You might even have to get rid of Kuzma or Ball.
Yeah, and to me, I don't know why you would really do that.
But Randall would be gone.
Randall's. I think Randall's one of the guys that they know is probably going to be tradable. I mean, I like Randall, but to me. He did this. The Lakers are so excited that he had such a great fourth quarter of the year because he really kind of boosted up his trade cachet. So now he looks like a better trade option now. But the core that you want to keep, if you ask me, is Kuzma. You want to keep Brandon Ingram. And again, I really believe wholeheartedly you want to keep Lonzo Ball, even though he's a little bit weird, though.
But what about Dang?
Well, did you say Luau Dang? Did you just say Luau Dang?
What about Dang?
That was probably one of the most. Him and Mazdov, and Timothy Mazdov.
Is he still there?
No.
Okay.
We got rid of his contract, and that was magical. That was magical in itself. You know what I mean? But those are 2 of the worst contracts the Lakers have done, I don't know, in the last 30 years.
Not the Lakers, Jim Buss.
Right.
But I digress.
Hence them not being here
right,
anymore.
Right. And she had to get rid of her brother.
Well, I would have. With those business deals right there, that was just horrific. But anyway, so the thought process is, I don't know, because to me, here's my thought. If you really want to make your team like a squad like something where you can hang a hat on it for the next 4 years, you go get Kawhi and you go get my man Boogie.
No.
That's what you go do.
No.
You go get young Riverside and you bring in Boogie, because Boogie, you need somebody who's gonna slap somebody on the team. Like a Draymond.
So here we go. So let's talk realistic. So the Spurs
respecting my word.
The Spurs send Leonard to the Lakers. So this is a trade scenario. The Spurs send Leonard to the Lakers in exchange for Brandon Ingram, Luau Dang, and the 25th pick in this year's draft, and the 2019 first round pick. Now that's straight up. That's a decent deal because you get rid of.
So let's go over that again. So you said you
So the Spurs send the Lakers Kawhi.
Straight up.
The Lakers send them back. No, not straight up. They send them back
by itself though, exclusively.
They send Brandon Ingram. They Luau Deng because you get rid of that contract.
You say Brandon Ingram?
Yes.
Woo.
You send them Brandon Ingram, Luau Deng. You send them the 25th pick in this year's draft and the 2019 first-round pick because San Antonio is going to have to rebuild.
Yeah.
So I feel bad for Brandon Ingram, but here's the thing.
He's going to the Spurs though, so you're not taking an L. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, if you're Brandon Ingram.
But they say that the coach, I can't even think of Popovich might be retiring. So, but here's the thing.
And that's another reason why they're saying Kawhi is trying to push that because they don't know that he doesn't.
Because unfortunately his wife passed away.
I mean,
right.
And they know how much that's going to affect him emotionally.
Right.
So his people around him, Kawhi saying, Kawhi, we don't know if that's a good option for you right now. Just keep it real.
And here's the thing about it. Like you talk about Brandon Ingram. See, the thing about it, people think the D-League is only 10 years old. G-League. Yes. They think it's only 10 years old, but the Lakers have been using the NBA as their development farm system for the last 40 years. I mean, you think of every they've only drafted one really great player I can think of is Magic.
Right, because Kobe was in a trade.
No, and Shaq was in a trade. Kareem.
Yeah. Worthy will probably be Worthy was our pick right there. That was one of our big.
Worthy's a great player. I'm talking about I'm talking like cornerstones.
He's in the Hall of Fame.
I get that. I'm talking about cornerstones of our program. Because in '87 you think Magic, and then you think Kareem, and then Worthy was maybe the third best option.
Okay. But I'm just talking about in terms of picks.
I get you.
Like pick. That was probably our last great pick.
True that.
That we got right there.
True that. One. I give you that.
Outside of our current, like I said, our current picks. I mean, that's why I'm a little hesitant about this LeBron thing. Like you said, I talked to guys and they say, look, LeBron comes here, it changes everything.
It does.
It changes everything. You know what I mean?
Does.
All of a sudden, you go to Taco Tuesday. The Taco Tuesday is off the chain.
And then what they would say next season when the Lakers are playing,
off the chain is Kobe. You know, it's the young Kobe.
As the season started, they'd be like, never lost.
Did you see my guy? Do the? I swear to God,
never lost.
Love me some LeVar Ball. Oh my God,
I love me some him, huh?
No, that boy. Let me tell you something. I haven't seen Colin Cowherd rendered speechless in a long time. But LeVar Ball's on it. He stays on course. Big up to the Ball family. But y'all not the first family. I want to put it out there. Y'all not the first family of SoCal. Right. It's the Millers. I want to keep it out. I want to put that out there. Anyway, from Riverside.
Reggie's still from Riverside?
Oh, we're doing that?
Okay. No.
He talks about Riverside on national television.
But
I don't want to hear about that.
So the thing about it with the Lakers, and this is what they say about the Lakers. This is why I think even for LeBron, Houston would be in play because people always say, oh, he's going to lose money. But no, you don't. You just get a shorter deal.
Yep.
And you get you make about the same per month.
Yep.
So if LeBron goes to Houston, he's going to make it up on taxes.
The thing about going to Houston is
there's no state tax in Houston. I should say
exactly.
In Texas.
Texas, right. The thing about Houston is you just saw during the playoffs right there that Houston just doesn't have enough.
Well, they're missing. It's not to cut you off, but it reminds me of a story they said about Michael Jordan. So Michael Jordan, they said when he was playing baseball, he was watching the Bulls play the Knicks.
Right.
And somebody was in the room with Jordan, and Jordan looked at the screen and said, what they need is missing. And I think that's what Houston is.
True.
They're missing LBJ. That's what they're missing.
Well, I mean, because you figure it like this. If Chris Paul gets hurt in a scenario where you have
that part.
Right. Because that's almost like a given.
Every year.
Yeah.
He's going to give you 40 games a year.
He's going to give you 40 games.
Out of 82, he's going to give you 40.
Right. So here's the situation. And this is the big thing I say about LeBron. LeBron has had all that success because he's been in the Eastern Division.
Right.
You go to the Western Division, you got a headache every night.
And this is what
that's the real.
This is what I worry about. Is we have a history of doing that. The Lakers, we get these players at the end of their career, Karl Malone.
Yeah.
And then when they get here, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
You know.
And we just see, and that's what I don't want to do. And this is the reason why I think, and this is documented. Yesterday they said Magic was at the workouts. We had what's that thing called where they had the workouts where the guys come in? What's that?
Yeah, the pro day.
Pro day.
Yeah.
Pro day. We had pro day yesterday. Well,
not pro day, but just that workout.
The Lakers. I said we. Excuse me. The Lakers had pro day yesterday, and they said the reporters. Everybody was on their phone because they just had got word. Thank you. They just got word that Kawhi was demanding a trade. It was like everybody was looking at their phone. They said Magic gets a phone call. Everybody's watching them. Right simultaneously, Magic gets a call. They said he ran out of the gym.
Uh-huh.
So who do you think was on that phone that made
that
made Irvin Magic Johnson in his state with the kneecaps?
Good old Buck.
good old Buck run up out the gym, it could have been straight backs.
We'll see.
AKA
we'll see.
Kawhi Leonard.
Well, we're excited. Barry Bonds Day today.
Bobby Bonds Day
Bobby
today.
Bonds.
I'm going to shoot out there. I will be out there. I'm bringing gifts from the Agua Caliente Clippers for some special kids out there on behalf of the Agua Caliente Clippers. Make sure you guys know they have the camp on the 19th and the 20th. We will be out there as well.
Juneteenth in San Bernardino today. And Miss Segala, her fight is coming up. We want to thank everybody for listening to IE Sportsnet, connected by Boost Mobile. I am Coach B.
I was about to say with Coach B, and I am Eternal. Thank you guys for listening.
The voice of your Agua Caliente Clippers.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
You are tuned into the new home for IE Sportsnet every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. with Coach B.
And Eternal. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here.
On Fox Sports Radio, 1350 a.m., IE Sportsnet every Saturday morning, 8 a.m.